So today let's talk about personal finance, how I manage money and how I invest. And I have mentioned many times that I am a very conservative investor. So I think a lot of times I tend to not to invest in individual stocks because I kind of just feel like I don't want to see the fluctuation going up and down. And obviously, I think the stock market is always very volatile. And so where I put a lot of my savings are in a high yields savings account. So in the US, you can get around maybe 4% on your yield interest. So that's where I put a lot of my savings in. And also I live very much below my means. I remember there was a time I really wanted to buy a bag, and once I got the bag, I kind of just don't want it anymore. And I think I felt happier anticipating getting the bag rather than like getting the bag itself. So I think after that, I just like never really had the urge to like, oh, I wanted to buy some really like extravagant luxury items. And as you can tell, that I just wear the same clothes over and over again. But I do feel like, I do miss shopping though. And I always like shop like during like sales time. Like I don't really like buy anything like full price. And I have noticed that the more money I make, the more frugal I have become. And I think the only upgrade I have given myself is that I can finally take direct flight to most of the places. I remember when I was younger, I would always get the cheapest flight, and it doesn't matter how long it took, and maybe one stop, two stops, just to save some money. But I think right now, I'm willing and able to afford that convenience, and I think that's something that money can really buy you. And I think the reason why I always have this mindset of save is really because I have witnessed a lot of like bad habits in my family, bad decisions made, and poor lifestyle choices. And I think a lot of things, try not to get too deep into it, but I think those are the habits. Once you start, it's really hard to correct. And yeah, so I just feel like I don't encourage, and also I personally don't really live above my means, because I just feel like I live my life for myself. And I truly believe saving more money is never a bad thing. You can save up money to build your capitals, and you can always use that capital to invest or to start your business one day. And you have to make sure to get yourself more financially literate and to read some books or just learn a little bit about everything, learn about investing, learn about where you can get the highest yields. As a savings account. I think everyone wants to get rich overnight, but obviously it doesn't happen like that, and it probably won't happen to most people. That's why I feel like having a lifestyle you can afford is really important, and you have to make sure that you don't overspend, and you have to make sure that you're always saving money for a rainy day. The reason why I want to post about this today is because somebody asked me about how I manage my finance, and I just want to be very honest that I just save money. And I know it's a very boring answer, and I do want to encourage people to take risk. When you see like an opportunity, you want to like go after. And I think like like that old saying in finance, like bigger risk, bigger reward, so you just never know what's going to happen.